What do you get when you put a runaway teen on an empty lot with no money, activate all lot challenges, and expect her to start not one but two legacy stories? You get the Extreme Not So Very Legacy Stories Challenge. Hi everybody, it's Andrea aka Violet Kitty 411, and we are in Evergreen Harbor with our newest heroine, Miss Susanna Volkov. Now Susanna is one of the daughters of the 10th generation of my first Not So Berry playthrough. This is actually my oldest save, and I just loved the game so much that I wanted to continue with it, but I didn't want to just do another Not So Berry or even just the few options afterwards. I wanted to do an entire legacy, but I also wanted to do Not So Berry again. So we're going to do the Whimsy Stories legacy for Susanna and the heirs, and all of the spouses will be Not So Berry. Obviously, I have to change things a little bit to make it fit. Plus, we're activating all the lot challenges like I did with the 100 baby challenge, and they will have the same goals to fulfill in order to release lot challenges. Now, sometimes the Not So Berry and the Whimsy Stories naturally release, but most often it will have to be one of the children. And as we move throughout the worlds, any lot challenges that haven't been released will continue to be locked, but any that have been released will be released in the subsequent lots. So, yep, that's what we're doing. And of course, I'm going to put the Whimsy Story rules and the Not So Berry rules and the lot challenge rules that I wrote in the description below. But, of course, we're making it harder because that's what we do. I was getting ready to move her in, and I discovered this poor little child living alone in the Tinker Mansion. Her mother has just recently died, and her sister, who is alive but mean, abandoned her. So her name is Nicola Kondo, and so we took her under our wing, even though we don't know what we're about to do. So we're going to go ahead and help her out. It's Monday morning, and we're going to get on with the show. Now, because she has been played, she has nothing in her bank account, but Susanna does have quite a bit of things in her inventory, nothing particularly valuable, but she has a lot of drinks, she has a lot of gardening things, some decorations, so nothing particularly valuable, but she's not 100% destitute. So she gave our little foster sister a moodlet solver, and now she's feeling fine and she's ready for school. We'll help her with her homework, and we're going to keep her. Oh, she wants to make a mess. Seriously? We'll keep her, treat her as a foster child, and we'll keep her in childhood for as long as we can so she gets a fair shake at life, because honestly, being abandoned, she didn't get a fair shake at life. So the Whimsy Story rules do actually start with a runaway. Our story begins as most stories do, with endurance. You are homeless. You've gone out into the world with nothing but a tent and a dream. She doesn't have a tent, but she has all those gardening things, so that's fine. As a child, you never had your own home. You were bounced from place to place, which isn't true, but we're going to adjust the story. And always dreaming of a suburban home to call your own. She did grow up in the forest, so living in the suburbs sounds pretty cool to her. And as you have since you were a young child, you long for a life of normalcy. Well, she's got a lot of siblings who are werewolves. That's not normal. You're tired of everything around being turbulent and broken, because werewolves break things. They do. So you search for joy in the mundane. Life is lonely at first, but fortunately you find love with another homeless sim. Well, the one that I have picked out for isn't technically homeless, but I figure as long as he brings nothing into the household, it counts. You have nothing, but it feels like absolutely everything with your partner by your side. You are carefree, nature-loving, and naive dreamers. Some may call you a hippie, but you just call yourself happy. From the ground up, you create. You create candles, fabricate your own furniture, and search dumpsters to make it by. Eventually, you have a home of your own that built by your own two hands. A tiny home. Not only is it a tiny home, but is a suburban tiny home. Your dream is finally realized. You will stay in this comfy, small, shoebox-sized home for the rest of your life, growing in your garden, raising your children, and selling things that you make for an income at the local markets. Your goals are to find love while she's homeless, in other words, while she doesn't have much. Name all children after nature. She must live in a suburban-styled tiny home that you build cheap-free for their entire life. Micro home for young adulthood. Afterwards, you may upgrade. Foster a healthy garden. Be a plant parent, and I mean this house is full of plants which surprisingly fit in 32 tiles. Have at least 3 tattoos, which we've already done. Master the fabrication, handiness, and wellness skills. I've worked hard to make sure I wasn't having her do those during her previous life in Moonwood Mills. Complete the maker aspiration. Be self-employed with the Freelance SIMply Crafted Career, and rarely wear makeup and love to dress casually. So I've got her set up. And of course, we're doing this alongside the Not So Berry. So we created a husband. Actually, I found him in a different world and moved him over. Teenager. He's a mischievous scientist that really loves the color mint. He's career driven, but still makes time for silly pranks and outings with his closest friends. He loves luxury and wants the best for himself and his family. So there's going to be a little bit of conflict, which makes it juicy. Vegetarian, jealous, materialistic, chief of mischief, and career scientist. He must master the scientist career and complete the chief of mischief aspiration. Master mischief and logic skills, and complete the elements collection, which is one of the hardest things to do in the entire Not So Berry challenge. So I started a club which will only be them, and our young lady needs to do her homework, and Susanna is going to help her, but where's she going? Susanna, follow her. Oh, she's going to sit on the park bench or the bus bench. Susanna, why don't you help her? That way it gets done faster. Help with homework. We're going to do everything in our power to give this little girl a fighting chance because she started from a negative position. There we go. Because we're determined to get her into a good position. Yay, good job. Oh, she apparently is already in Scouts. I didn't have her join that. Okay, great. That's wonderful. I didn't even realize she was in Scouts. Okay, she is a Llama Scout. All right, great. Now I want my girls to get to know each other, so they're going to go ahead and just chat for a little while they're waiting for... I really wish that they had a school bus coming, but they don't, so there's that. All right. She's in much better condition, though. Congratulations, Nicola. All right. And we're going to go ahead and send Susanna alone, and they'll both go to school. Susanna, why don't you make friends? And Nicola, you work hard. So bills arrived. They each came home with a project. We will do the project, sell both projects, and then sell whatever else I need to sell in order to pay the bills. And since Susanna is currently an A student, we're going to go ahead and let our little being get the benefit. The project isn't going to be good. That's okay. She's getting social, rocket skill, and we were able to sell enough produce that we are going to have the best start at a little house. So that's good. Level 6 of rocket science, that's not bad. That's actually pretty good. Okay, we will sell that. And since we can't currently afford to buy a bathroom, we're going to take a couple moodlet solvers. And I'm sure it won't be too long before we get our little adopted sister into the swing of things. There we go. Programming, mental skills. This is awesome. Are we going to finish, girls? Or you sit there and just breathe? Okay, there we go. Who's that? Oh, it's one of her sisters. Keeping an eye out just in case the guy that I created for her wanders by. Alright, well that's fine. And now we're getting some social in and hoping that by the time she's finished with her homework that there will be enough power to power the recycler. Good job on the social. Recycle in the recycler. Yes. Good, she's got enough power for it. Wonderful. Oh, hey, there's a Mariela Aquino. I think she actually was a mermaid. And the ghost is haunting the recycler. Okay, child, you can probably... Nope, you can't. That's fine. We'll have you work on something else. So now's a good time to work on planting. Get it done. Has to be done. Good job watering things. And it's a bit disorganized, but they've been working on it all night and the garden is ready. And now their little club of 2 is ready to purchase their first perk, which for me is always rally the troops. There we go. All right, we've got this. Although we can't pay our bills yet. We're going to have to sell more out of our inventory in order to pay it. There we go. Yay. Oh, plasma bats. Oh, there we go. That's fine. And it is Halloween. And go alone. Go to school. Have a good day. Make good choices. See you soon. So her dad's calling. Hi, honey, it's Dad. When are you going to come visit? I put all my love and effort into raising you. No, you really didn't. Barely knew you. You can at least drop by once in a while and tell your dear old dad you love him. Can't you? I'll visit tomorrow. Maybe. I might. And right now it's time to rummage for some decorations so we can get a little bit more money, because this is the fastest way to get money. So my girls are enjoying a nice drink of inspired potion, and let's paint. She's having no fun because using the digitalistic touchpad, not fun. That's okay. She got... Nope, not quite. We're going to have to find a way to take a shower. Now, she has never painted before today, but because she has done quite a bit of school projects, she's almost maxed in her painting skills, so that's good. There we go. Great job, Susanna. Oh, Susanna, great job. All right, both girls doing great. And I think my girls are about to become best friends, which is going to be amazing for them. But she still needs to work on her social. Okay, send alone. All right, girls, have a great day. Make good choices. And it looks like her sister Amara got married, and she's asking if she should have a baby. Sure, absolutely. Well, it might not be much, but we did get a house built. It's 32 tiles, which will be what she lives in until she's an adult. And it's the color green for the man that she has in her heart, but she's never met. And we have an angry ghost on the lot. Let's go make friends with him. Let's see. First thing, friendly introduction. While my little girl gets emotionally controlled. And yes, he's Where'd he go? He's happy now. Where'd he go? Well, he disappeared, but he's not likely to be really destructive now that we're friends. Okay, little girl, you have more playing to do. One more. And I am most likely going to cheat this level of aspiration because I know that I have recycled already at least 5 times and I haven't gotten 1 credit for it. But I still have to get the level of fabrication, so I won't cheat until after I get that done. And we're having an earthquake. Oh no, not an earthquake, we're having volcanic eruptions. Okay. And she reached her level 3 of fabrication. Good job. And did she get her? Okay, it's Thanksgiving. Yay. And the child only likes gnomes. Okay, that's cool. Oh, and you desperately need a shower, sweet girl. Take a quick and tepid shower. Oh, send alone. You both get to go to school now. Have a great day. Be all scared and everything. And there is my dreamboat. Of course, he shows up when she stinks to high heaven. But let's go ahead and make a bad first impression. And my younger sister, that's what we're calling her, has been attacked by voodoo, and that's sad for her. It's been a rough day. Okay, so her lack of cleanliness wasn't enough to scare this guy off. Yay! That was our first objective, was to become friends and a good greeting, and instantly there. And the goal was to get him to join the Whimsy Club. We're not just having anybody join. Yes, I'd love to join. Cool. That's his mother. We should probably meet her. I wonder if we're going to even be able to. We'll just have to attempt an introduction. She's relatively famous. All right. Nope. And since she needs to work on her handiness, we may as well get it started now and get that shower upgraded. Do we have enough points to... Nope, not yet. And how are you doing, young Nicola? Oh, good. Now you get to play... Oh, you get to play violin. Badly. Excellent. And Susanna is leveling up in her handiness, while Nicola is getting bad violin skills, which is fine. But now let's see what happens with the quick and tepid shower in an upgraded cheap shower. Whoa, look how fast that works. Yay! So much better. And now maybe she'll be able to play with emotion. Maybe nope, she doesn't have enough. That's fine. Not gonna lie, their personalities aren't what I would call complimentary, but they're getting along like a house on fire. I'm pretty excited for them. It's as if they were made for each other, because they really weren't. They're in conflict. And I forgot that she can actually mentor because she's got full skills. That's great. So they're getting sentiments. Yay. Isn't that sweet? So glad that you joined us, Miles Ma. We'll definitely change the name. He'll become a Baya. And my little girl has finished her first aspiration. That is amazing. And yes, you like violin. And I do think Miles is scared of the ghosts because he just got into bed and was like, ah! He'll get over it. It's the life you live. And he's running away. Okay, thanks, Miles. Bye. We got to get this social skill up. Yes. And I bet we can become best friends too. Yay. There we go. And she's earned another scouting badge. Are we going to become best friends? There we go. Great job. And good job, Susanna. You are now a master gardener. Way to go. And Nicola is in range for responsibility. Susanna already has both responsibility and emotional control. I just need to make sure she doesn't lose it. And while they're at school, we're having an earthquake. And lots of people like to hang out. Another volcano. Got it. But people like to hang out at the place. Take care of her garden. Now let's go ahead and run away because it's scary. All right, bye, Ryan. And Filthy again getting home, but that's okay because, you know, the shower works really great now. And we're having a club meeting for my little girl, Nicola, when we're struck by yet another earthquake. Continue doing yoga, please. We need to get that wellness down. And you need to make friends, sweetheart. Oh, no, we can't go to the Spice Festival. Not right now. So, Susanna reached her wellness level 6. That's great for her. Or actually, she's 10. And she's fabrication. What is she? Fabrication level 5. So, those two skills coming along great. And she's still a teenager. And just reached handiness level 10. So, that's 2 out of 3 of the skills she needs to max. Great job. And one is never too young to contribute to the household income by rummaging for fall decorations. Great job. And since she's got her full painting skills, we're working on mathematical diagrams for painting because that gives us logic. Because why not? And little sister is working on some social so she can finish her social butterfly. My goal is for her to get all 4 kid aspirations. That'll be a pretty big goal because she didn't have the top-notch toddler. And they have scouts in 1 hour. Doing great. Mentoring her little sister for all intents and purposes. Great job. And I don't know who this is, but it looks like she might... Nope. I always hate it when they attack my blarfy. And the girls are back from Scouts. Sorry, my screen grabbing program isn't working completely the way it should. So no face cam. I apologize. But anyway, yeah, the girls are back. We've had a great week at school. Got Nicola up to an A, and look, she's wanting to do sit-ups, so that's great. I haven't even trained her to be athletic yet. But with this, I'm going to say it's been a really good episode. We've accomplished a great deal, got our tiny house built. Yes, you like fitness. We got our tiny house built. Our garden is looking fantastic. We've met our future husband. So yeah, that's a pretty good, successful run for Miss Susanna and Miss Nicola. I will see you soon in the pixelated world, and that's all I have to say. VK out.